So, did you know that over 6 million car accidents happen every single year in the US? Yeah, it's a completely staggering statistic. And look, if you're with Travelers Insurance, knowing exactly how to file a claim efficiently, it can literally save you an enormous amount of time, money, and, let's be real, a whole lot of stress. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to build a complete, stress-free roadmap for navigating a car insurance claim with Travelers. We'll guide you step by step to help you glide through the process and sidestep those super common pitfalls.
You know, nobody actually likes thinking about the prospect of getting into a car accident. But understanding exactly what happens moments after a crash, that's what prepares you for the unexpected. In those chaotic first few minutes, your adrenaline is totally spiking, and it's incredibly easy to forget what you actually need to do. Having a solid plan in place ensures you're protecting yourself, both physically and financially.
All right, let's dive into our structured journey. Today's roadmap covers 6 key milestones: immediate steps after an accident, contacting Travelers Insurance, understanding the claims process, providing documentation and follow-up, resolving your auto claim, and finally, some expert tips and our conclusion.
Starting off with Section 1, immediate steps after accidents.
So, your absolute first priority at the scene: physical safety, period. Before we even think about insurance deductibles or mechanics, we've got to secure the scene. If your car is drivable and it's safe to do so, move off the roadway to prevent any more danger and immediately pop on those hazard lights. Next up, check yourself and your passengers for injuries and call 911 if you need emergency services. Only once it's completely safe should you calmly exchange contact and insurance details with the other driver. Now, the absolute foundation of a smooth claim is sitting right in your pocket. Yep, your smartphone. Use it to document exactly what happened while everything is completely fresh in your mind. You'll want to note the date, time, and specific location. Jot down what the weather and road conditions are like. Snap some really clear photos of all the vehicles involved. And hey, if the police arrive, make sure you get the officer's name and their department jurisdiction. Trust me, this makes getting that police report so much easier down the line.
Moving on to Section 2. Contacting Travelers Insurance.
Okay, once you're safe, off the road, and you've got your initial evidence, it's time to formally kick off the claim process. But wait, before you reach out, gather up this pre-filing checklist. This way, you can give the claims adjuster accurate, consistent answers right from the get-go. You're going to want your policy number, your vehicle's VIN, the exact date of loss, the police report number, and the contact info of everyone involved. Adjusters absolutely love a well-prepared claimant, and honestly, this just helps avoid annoying delays. You've got 2 highly convenient pathways to open your claim: the digital portal or simply calling a live rep. The My Travelers portal and app are fantastic for quick digital filing and keeping track of your status. But look, if you're feeling overwhelmed and just really want to hear a human voice, that 1-800 line is fully staffed 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to take your information. Which brings us to Section 3, understanding the claims process. Right after your claim is filed, an adjuster steps in to figure out liability and assess the damage to your vehicle. This is where Travelers actively starts investigating. And a huge time saver here is Travelers' virtual visit technology. It literally lets adjusters assess your damage remotely in minutes, just through a secure link. No way, right? You don't even have to download a separate app. You just tap the link they send to your phone, grant camera access, and the adjuster can see your vehicle's damage in real time. It drastically speeds up the whole appraisal. Now, the flow of this whole process shifts depending on your coverage. Basically, collision claims let you repair your car quickly, while liability claims often have to wait until fault is legally established. If you use your own collision coverage, sure, you pay your deductible up front, but repairs start incredibly fast. On the flip side, if you file a liability claim against an at-fault driver, you pay $0 out of pocket, but you might be stuck waiting around for the other insurance company to finish up their legal investigation.
Let's look at Section 4, providing documentation and follow-up.
Clear communication and solid documentation are the secret ingredients that keep your claim moving without hitting any roadblocks. This is exactly how you take control of your own claim experience. If we map out the typical life cycle, Day 1 is all about securely uploading your files. By week 1, the adjuster is actively evaluating your evidence. If there are injuries involved, well, week 3 might see a formal demand for payment submitted. And by week 4, you're typically looking at a settlement or a counteroffer. Submitting your photos and medical bills in the exact right formats creates this undeniable digital record which totally protects you if any disputes pop up later. Supported formats are PDF, JPG, and PNG.
And hey, please do yourself a massive favor. Name your files clearly before you upload them to the My Travelers portal. I promise you, something like police report jan12.pdf is much, much better than just document4.pdf.
All right, rolling into Section 5, resolving your auto claim. Once the damage is appraised and liability is set in stone, the focus finally shifts to getting your vehicle repaired and finalizing payments. This is where you get to go back to normal life. Now, if you weren't at fault, but you went ahead and paid your deductible just to get your car out of the shop quickly, Travelers uses a behind-the-scenes process called subrogation to try and get that money back for you. Essentially, their legal team goes after the at-fault driver's insurance to recover the total cost, and when they do, they reimburse your out-of-pocket deductible. When it comes to getting the actual work done, using a shop in the My Travelers repair network simplifies the whole financial handoff, and it actually guarantees your repairs for as long as you own the vehicle. They just pay the shop directly. That said, you absolutely always retain the right to choose your own mechanic out of network. If you go that route, you'll handle the billing yourself, and Travelers will reimburse you based on their approved estimate.
Oh, and here is a pretty incredible perk. Through a decreasing deductible plan, you could earn up to $500 in credits toward your deductible just for being a safe, accident-free driver. Every 6 to 12 months you go without a major violation or accident, Travelers can credit you. That means if you ever actually do need to file a claim, your out-of-pocket cost is significantly lower.
And finally, Section 6, expert tips and our conclusion.
Let's wrap things up with some actionable advice to make sure you never leave money on the table or accidentally slow down your own claim. Like the saying goes, evidence disappears quickly, but having legal representation gives you the best chance of building the strongest possible case. If serious injuries are involved, retaining a personal injury attorney early on can be critical. Just keep in mind that once you do, Travelers will communicate exclusively with your legal team. A lawyer can be super helpful to pull black box data or secure local surveillance footage before it gets recorded over. So, the most crucial takeaway here is avoiding those common pitfalls, especially disorganized records. Adjusters routinely cite missing or inconsistent paperwork as the #1 reason claims just stall out. Also, please don't sit around and delay reporting your claim. Memories fade and evidence literally vanishes fast. Oh, and always verify your specific limits for things like rental cars or glass repairs before you start spending your own cash.
Just a quick reminder, this explainer is strictly educational. You should always seek out certified professional advice when it comes to your specific policy and local jurisdiction. Insurance laws can vary wildly from state to state, so make sure to double-check the rules that apply in your area.
Well, we've completed our roadmap, but it definitely leaves us with one vital question. Are you absolutely sure you have adequate coverage before the unexpected actually happens? Why not log into My Travelers today and just do a quick double-check on your deductibles and rental coverages? Honestly, it only takes a minute, but it can save you a whole world of stress later. If you found this explainer helpful, please invite others to learn by liking, commenting, and subscribing for more valuable insurance tips. Be sure to check out the linked resources for more detailed guides. Stay safe out there.